Hey cherries, it's Jessica here from A Cherry on Top, and I am using the Works 2 all-in-one tool from We Are Makers, and I am showing you today how to use this tool to make gift boxes. There are a lot of really cool tools that are included in here. In other videos I show how to make the envelopes and envelope boxes, but today we're just going to focus on the gift boxes. And the gift boxes are really fun for putting little treats in or just making cute little boxes. I am starting with my measurements. So I first cut everything down to size, and you can make a ton of different size boxes. I'm using a chart. There's the chart in the instructions here, and then there is also the same chart that is listed on the little blue triangle piece that is always with this tool. There are sizes for creating the base and then also for the lid. I'm starting here with the base, so there is a measurement for a capital A and a lowercase a. So I'm going through all four sides and scoring these. I feel like this is the easiest one to make because there are no angles. It's just all straight score lines and then a couple really simple cuts. So after I had my measurement, scored my capital A and lowercase a, I am going through and cutting along the four sides, and I only make these 4 cuts here, and now I can start folding and bringing my box to life. I first fold over the 2 sides that are headed in the same direction as that cut, and I like to use this score tool or bone folder just to really make sure my creases are sharp and are just going to stay nice and flat. So I like to use this tool for that. And after I have all of these folded in half, and then I'm starting to fold over the other parts as well. Really anywhere where you scored you want to have folded, and this just makes it easier for when you start to assemble. I like to add a piece of cherry tape to hold this all together. You really don't have to. I think it makes it a bit more secure though. So along these outside flaps, I am just adding a piece of cherry tape, and I like using cherry tape for this rather than wet glue because it's instant and I don't have to wait for any dry time. I don't have to hold this box down. It's just done. And with this fold, that is the bottom part of this box. Now I pretty much repeat those steps, but the measurements are a little bit different. Instead of using the base measurements, I move to the lid measurements. And the size of the paper is the same. It's just the lid measurements are a little bit bigger, so the lid can comfortably fit over the base, and it also makes it easy to separate the two. Most of the steps from here are repeat from what we did with the base. I'm going through and cutting the edges, and then I'm folding them down the same way as well. Again, creasing everything, going over it with my score tool, and then I can pop it up and be finished with this part. Again, I like to use the cherry tape. I think it keeps everything in place and is quick and easy. And something that I really like with using this all-in-one type of tool, especially this new one, is that there is a wavy cut. And I love using it for the gift boxes because I can make these cute little wavy ribbon looking pieces that I like to glue on the boxes. So after I cut out a couple pieces that are pretty close to the same size, I am adding some cherry tape to them. Again, I just am a big fan of cherry tape, which is why I keep using it. And I just fold it around the box, and I do this on usually just the top part, so it's still easy to separate from the base, and it looks super cute. From here you could add a bow or whatever else. I hope you give this tool a try, and thanks for watching.